What's up, people of Earth and Beyond? It's Angel here with more Batman Telltale series. Last time I left off, I finished episode 1, and now we're jumping right into episode 2. You guys liking the series? If so, why not show me some love with a like?
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. I bet.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
All right, and here we go, right into the episode. This game adapts to the choices you make and tailored to how you play.
Don't have to do this. Only you now, Master Bruce.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But
You knew.
you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
You hid
How
this from me.
could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years.
What would you have me do? You were a child. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
I'm
My
not
money
corrupt.
has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners.
God damn it.
Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with
together.
Falcone. and him. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
You're all I got, Alfred. We're still
How
family.
can I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
My father
If my
had
father
enemies.
was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
In a way, I sort of like how they did this, that, you know, Thomas wasn't really the man we thought he was. Because we're so used to, like, the other one of, you know, he was always a good man and everything.
Standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
Find out why.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
He was taken out so he wouldn't rat out anybody.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I wanted to
I
be
always
like
wanted to
him.
be brave, just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
Saw another one right here. The theater.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
And kind of weird that they put a plaque on the street.
Where exactly does the memory end?
That's gonna get defaced, or
With
has
my
been
father
defaced.
pleading, you don't have to do this. And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Move the left analog stick with L. There's Joe Chill.
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. They told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
shit. And there go the pearls.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Again, I'm questioning the logic of putting the fucking, plaque on the ground. In the old school or in the other games, it's like he knows where they were executed, so he just leaves like roses and stuff like that. But hey, it's a different way of doing it. Wouldn't be my first way of doing it.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're
Hey,
breaking.
it's that guy whose ass
Don't get me wrong, I'm always here
Cobblepot
for
kicked.
you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
And I
Look,
appreciate
I get
it.
that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay.
You invited him.
At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind
Let's
support.
see.
I'm
I
not
think
sure, but
Falcone had my
I
parents.
think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage.
Yep.
Thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce. He won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
It's
I
dirt
gave
off
him some
Falcone.
evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
You're lucky to
Whoever
have
he
him.
is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah. It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Episode 2. Jesus, what is up with the size of these, headers? I don't even think, the other games have that big. See, look at that. Takes up, 75% of the screen.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
Piss off the wrong
You
guy.
look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
This is nothing. You should have seen me before I became boss. I'd show up all beat to hell. Your father had sewn me back together.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Tell me what you know.
have something to do with his death?
So that's what this is really about, eh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out.
How are we
Convince me
family?
then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
No, no, I don't want to do that. Is it a choice? Ooh, I can hurt him or ease his pain. I'll hurt him.
I am not here to take care of you. You deserve to suffer for what you've done.
Of course. You'd never know the truth. How much of your old man is in you?
I'm no murderer.
I'm no murderer, Falcone. Unlike you.
Yeah. That's why you were kept in the dark. He loved you, you know. He did it all for you. He protected his own. But if you got on his bad side, your father was more ruthless than any of us. He had a switch, you know. Still, made us all rich, including you. Some
I never
people just
wanted
have
it.
the mind for it. He was one of the most brilliant men I ever knew.
But I didn't ask for
I
it.
never asked for any of it.
And yet, the money spends, doesn't it?
He made you rich, but you still had him killed.
What, you really think I ordered the hit? Sure, I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents looked at them.
Whoa, whoa, what the fuck?
They're waiting for you in hell!
What the hell's up with her lips?
The bastard had to die!
Look at that.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Shit. The fuck? Turn off the surveillance cameras.
We are in deep shit.
No shit.
I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close.
Something
We
was
were
wrong with
this
her.
close.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Yeah, I believe that.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The
Let's
usual.
get the facts first.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Jeez.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
All right.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
All right. Saw some shit around her lips. Yeah, like, see?
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
Do you really have that many veins in your face?
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I
Yep,
think I found the
she was
substance.
drugged.
Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne?
Yeah.
What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
You shot someone.
Not good, Sergeant. You shot Falcone.
I did what? No. God, it's true.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what.
Yeah.
The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
You have to remember more, Montoya. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
She was drugged.
Hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Hello, Vicky.
What are you doing here?
Jeez.
My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm in a rush.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you hear that?
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house.
Great. This is where
Now
it's
you're here.
biting me in the ass that I
You
didn't
can't
give her
afford
the...
to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use.
God damn.
Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
Fine. If it'll get you off my
Police
ass.
Sergeant Renee Montoya.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this from me.
Jeez, she's relentless with the questions. Alright, so now we go back to the cave and see what's going on. That's a nice car, but I love the Batmobile. I'm sorry, it's the goddamn Batmobile.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
Alright.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
He wasn't justice.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed.
He said my parents
backed up what you told me.
were corrupt.
My father ran the city, with two of the worst men in it.
If they were working together, it's strange Falcone had him killed.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Alright. Is there anything else on here? This is what I found at the docks. Let's see what we got on
This
Montoya.
refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
Right. Someone talking about revolution,
The men at
and
the
it was
docks were doused
Cobblepot.
with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but
It would
drugging
create
others to
chaos.
fight them for you.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Alright. Select a drone. Gotcha. Let's look for this cell. There you are.
Find her! Find her now! Send a strong message.
Ow, that static is really loud in my ears. Alright. There you are.
Bring me her head!
Ow. Why is the static so loud? Oh, hey.
There you go. You'll be alright. Alright.
There you are, Cobblepot. The Skyline Club.
The Skyline Club? Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot.
It's time he met the Batman.
All right, some more Batman action. Who the fuck is that big blue guy? Is that Killer Croc? Circle.
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me.
Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
I wonder if that dent from the wall is still there. Whoop. Go to sleep.
You lot, come check out this office. We're in
Oh.
names. Frank, you can help me.
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased
I
to
know about
you
the
think
drugs.
so highly of their work.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out.
I don't kill.
I know.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Bruce isn't involved.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? What does Bruce Wayne have to do with this?
Pretty Boy's got himself a fat bank account, thanks to his parents. Only problem is, they took that money from people that couldn't fight back. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
Is that Skrillex?
They found Catwoman. What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
That looks like Killer Croc. Damn. Whoop. Whoop.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Damn. Whoop. Damn, he's fast.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
I'm more than sure that guy I thought was Killer Croc. Just the way he was growling and everything. That's a lot like what Killer Croc would do. I don't know, I may be wrong. Might be somebody new for the series. Need to talk to you urgently. Stack deck, 6 p.m., no capes. Alright. Okay. Okay, I scared the game crashed on me. Well.
Is that Bruce Wayne?
Yep.
A new twist in the race for the mayor's office as Harvey Dent backer Bruce Wayne comes under fire for alleged corruption. Joining me live is Mayor Hamilton Hill. Mr. Mayor, you said earlier today that in light of the allegations against him, Bruce Wayne should distance himself from Dent, but that was unlikely to happen. Why?
He strikes me as, well, the jealous sort. Very possessive of his toys.
Better keep a low profile.
Well, kind of hard.
The cops raided his house.
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists.
See.
Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Selena
You know
Kyle.
Selena Kyle, there are men after her.
Uh-huh. When aren't there?
Well, these ones are trying to kill her.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you.
Street
Knew
demons.
The cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low?
Buy around.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
He didn't seem to mind the company. But whatever.
Trying to make myself inconspicuous, you know?
Selena, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
Now it's our
I've met a
mutual
couple of his
problem.
goons myself. Your client isn't one for subtlety. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
We'll fight
Penguin
this together.
can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
We grew up together.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad.
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
Yeah.
Damn it. I think I see what's going on here. Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think?
Sorry about that. My roommate came in and
together.
wanted to ask me
After
something,
all,
and I didn't see the
I'm
button
not really
prompt.
an all work and no play kind of girl.
Let's
Harvey knows
see.
that.
This isn't about
So
Harvey.
Why are we talking about Harvey?
He's your friend, isn't he? Just seeing how much of a conscience you really have. You and I...
Don't wreck my bar.
Bartender asked them not to wreck the bar. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selina Kyle, Penguin says hello. Beat it. We're here for her.
This music doesn't really go for what's gonna go down.
If you care
Punch
about
him.
your own skin,
Oh, fuck. Square. Circle. Oop. Shit. Make a pretty decent team. Reminds me of Arkham Knight. Double team. Square. Whoop. Triangle. I got him. Where am I gonna throw him? On the bar. Oh. I was just gonna throw him on the bar, not like smash his head into the bar stand.
Not done yet.
Wait, didn't I just kick the shit out of that guy in the beanie? Square. Triangle. Sweep the leg.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Circle. Up, now you fucked up. Shit. Here we come. Damn, that was awesome.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy.
See, check his pockets.
Come on, this way.
Did I really just see like a Keep Gotham weird neon sign?
quick, check the alleyway.
You see anything?
Negative. Let's check the other side.
Well, you didn't really check the alleyway. You just went into the entrance of the alleyway.
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
Don't know. I will back away.
We should go.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Batman doesn't usually make the first move
Wait.
on Catwoman. Are
Yes
we
or
in this
no?
together?
Will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
All right. X.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, There are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about,
Hill's working with them.
I should have guessed. Hill's working with Penguin. If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Nah, I'll go with Batman. You know what? I'll go the opposite way and go as Bruce Wayne.
Going as Bruce is the smart choice.
Because I feel that if I damage it, people aren't gonna, like, Jim isn't gonna really help me as much as he can. You know, with everything going on. Yeesh. I forgot how much damage we did to this place.
Sorry, the mayor's busy. Do you have an appointment? The mayor's doing debate prep. He really can't be disturbed right now.
Don't worry about it.
You're really telling me that Bruce Wayne needs an appointment?
But the mayor...
We'll be fine. And if he fires, you just come to work for me. Deal?
Bruce Wayne? Finally, you've come to see me. Of course, only after your name's been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad to see you.
I'm no fan of yours.
I'd actually hoped I'd never have to meet you in person.
Then you made a mistake bursting in here. Your father and I, we took this city and made it ours. Falcone too, rest his soul. We built everything we have. You were born with it. A soft boy like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Sounds like me.
It is you.
So, what's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
Why attack me?
Because of Dent and the campaign?
I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same as you.
But you fed them dirt on me.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower? Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us, along with the rest of their assets.
He has a right to be angry.
Then Oswald has a right to be angry. Is there any proof?
Your father and I hid our tracks quite well. There's so much more I could share, if only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin, let you in on some family history. But I'm caught in a dogfight for my political career, and my rival has bottomless pockets. Now, if that rival were to say, drop out, or his advertising spend were to dry up, I might have a lot more resources for helping a new friend.
Not a chance.
Not a chance, Hill. I'm not cutting Harvey loose.
Well, you dropped on your head. When the mayor of Gotham extends a hand, you take it.
I don't need your hand. Not with your voice on tape.
You forget who you're talking to. I'm the man that says I never left such and such a message. And all the judges bow their heads and say, yes, sir. I'm the man who sends the police to your house to take your things, and I give them to whoever I please.
Tell me I'm
You're
wearing a
nothing
wire.
like your father. You'd never have the backbone to do what we did. I'm the heavyweight, Wayne. And you're punching above your weight. Get out of the ring before you get hurt.
You can't
the
hide
judges
from
may
this.
bow, but the voters will burn you at the stake when I turn you in.
If that voicemail makes it to the papers, or anywhere else I don't like, I'll turn my commissioner loose on your lieutenant for that fiasco down at the precinct.
Gordon?
And then I'll turn him on you and Dent for being there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a debate to prep for. Get him out of here.
Stay away from the
debate. It's not safe.
Missed my chance to humiliate Dent. It'll take more than Cobblepot to keep me away.
Why has he got a gun drawn and he has a gun in his holster? Did you guys see that?
Alfred, get a warning to Gordon. Tell him to increase security at the debate. Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
I wish I was wearing a wire when I went to go talk to Hill. But now I know the truth. We took the Cobblepot's land, and I guess they argued for it, and we just shut them down.
I wonder what else is on here.
Oh, drop it in the data port.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
That doesn't matter.
None of that matters now. The only thing that does is stopping Oz.
The city needs you now, more than ever.
They need the Batman, not Bruce Wayne.
Leave you to it then.
Let's see what it says here. Gotham feed.
District Attorney Harvey Dent
Someone has to stop Falcone.
some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys.
His frustration was well justified, having filed extortion complaints.
More than a smear tactic, perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a
Dent
quiet
and Hill
night out,
tied.
but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken
still
into
no
custody
escape
while
from.
unconscious.
What?
Police are seeking
The main suspect from the
who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying.
Security camera. Let's see what's going on here.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
what they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now.
Alright, let's see. So Cobblepot's probably there at the debate already.
Harvey needs to get out of there.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... well, it's not...
Harvey, listen to me. Your life is in danger.
Because of Penguin and his thugs?
Thanks, but there is an army of security here. They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me.
It's not overkill, Harvey. It's a real...
Please. I need to
Get this off my chest.
Look.
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone.
What?
But
come on, Harvey.
My advisors are telling me that I need to...
that I need to
distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over. There.
I get it. It's the smart
that.
move, but let's talk about that later.
I'm glad you see it that way.
What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a
liability.
But here's the thing, Bruce.
Without your money...
I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
As long as you win.
New mayor. Hill needs to be removed.
I knew you'd see it that way.
Listen, I hate to push you,
But I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
Yeah, you know, Harvey, you've always been good to me.
it takes to save Gotham.
Except when you invited Falcone over, but, you know, of course.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
I'll support you.
Thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face.
I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere. No matter what I have to say tonight, remember.
You are always my friend.
Harvey!
Oh, this is not good.